I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What do you mean?
Well, I have to go to the doctor's today. I'm getting the results of my blood sugar tests, and I don't want to. What if I have diabetes? Even if I don't, I know she's gonna give me a hard time about my weight, and I really just don't want to hear it.
Well, what happened last time you went to the doctor's office?
The usual. She said my blood pressure was too high. She said I needed to watch my weight, but I've been trying, and it's hard. I still have to cook for you and the kids, and I can't stop eating altogether. After Poppy got his leg amputated, I started eating better and walking with my friends, but I just haven't been that good about it lately.
Well, let's be positive and maybe we'll get some good results with today's visit.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm nervous about what she's going to say about this dark ring around my neck. Last time she said it was a sign of pre-diabetes. Well, I guess I have to go regardless. I need to find out what it is. I'm tired of wearing scarves all the time. It's embarrassing. It looks like I have a dirty neck, and I don't.
Well, just go in today and see what she has to say.
Hello, Berta. How are you today?
I'm okay.
Well, I got the results on your blood test, and there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is that the numbers show that you do not have diabetes. The bad news is that the numbers indicate that you do have pre-diabetes. Pre-diabetes is when your glucose levels are higher than normal but not high enough to be diabetes. Not everyone that has pre-diabetes develops diabetes, but Berta, you have a family history of diabetes, so you are at higher risk for the disease. Pre-diabetes increases your risk for heart attack and stroke, the same as diabetes. What can you tell me about these numbers?
Well, I sure don't want to end up like my dad, and I definitely don't want to have a heart attack or stroke. I have been exercising more and eating better, but it's hard to keep up with so many changes.
It's really hard to change the way we live. And the only way it's going to occur is when we convince ourselves that the benefits from the change outweigh what we're giving up. The motivation can fluctuate, so we have to focus on the benefits. Remember that we had talked about these black patches in your neck? We refer to these as acanthosis nigricans. The darkening of the skin may be associated with high levels of insulin, like people with type 2 diabetes or being overweight. If your insulin level is too high, the excess insulin can produce changes in the texture and the color of your skin. There's no known treatment for acanthosis nigricans, but if you increase your physical activity and lose weight, you can reverse the changes in your skin.
So you're saying the only way I can get rid of them is if I exercise and lose weight?
Yes, that's the best chance of reversing your skin changes. How's your diet?
Well, I only know how to make Mexican food. I don't know what I would do on Sundays without pan dulce and menudo.
And it's very hard to change a lifetime of habits. But there's people that can teach you new ways to cook. They can give you recipes so you can prepare your favorite Mexican food in a healthier way. It can be fun to cook new foods for your family using more fruits and vegetables. I'm going to refer you to a registered dietitian. She can explain these things to you, okay? And also it could help if you increase the time that you exercise to work it up to 30 minutes every day. I'm going to ask you to ask the receptionist to make you an appointment on your way out. Right now, I'm going to give you some materials that I want you to read. And I'm also going to give you a prescription for healthy walking in your community.
Prescription for walking?
This is a very helpful booklet that talks about walking trails in your community, so you'll be able to exercise and feel good about yourself.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Luis.
Well, Berta, keep up the good work, and I'll see you next time.
Hello.
Hi, Bertha. I'm scheduling you an appointment with Dr. Ruiz in 2 months, and here's the number for the registered dietitian.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate your help. Have a good day.
You too.
Well, you look worried. What did the doctor tell you today at today's visit?
Well, Dr. Dewey said I don't have diabetes yet, but that I've got to exercise and lose weight, especially if I want to get rid of these dark rings around my neck. But that's easy for her to say. She doesn't have to cook for a family. She doesn't know what that's like, especially every day. She's rich. She can go to the gym. She can buy healthy food. What the heck am I supposed to do?
I don't think you're being fair to Dr. Reese. She's only trying to help just like I am.
Henry, then help me. Don't bring home donuts from work every single day. Don't ask me to make tacos for you at 8 o'clock at night. If I'm having a bad day, give me a hug.
I'm sorry. I thought I was being supportive by asking how you were doing. I guess I have a lot to learn how to be supportive.
I'm sorry too. I guess I need to ask you for what I need instead of assuming you know and that you're a mind reader.
Yeah, that would help. And you might want to get the kids to help too, because they're the ones that are always asking for the sugary drinks and cereals and candy. I've outgrown all that a long time ago.
Yeah, but you graduated to beer and nachos. That's not a good thing either. Henry, just because I'm the one having health problems doesn't mean that you don't have anything to worry about. You could stand to lose a few pounds and exercise more too.
What? I'm the bad guy now for having a couple of drinks to celebrate life?
Henry, all I'm saying is that my Tío Lorenzo and my dad both like to drink, and look how they ended up. Hey guys.
Hi, Mom.
Hey.
Hey, Dad.
How's it going? How was school today?
It was great. I did really well on my report for Miss Berman's class. You guys remember the one about women's rights? I got an A on it, and Miss Berman asked me to read it in front of the whole class.
Oh, honey, that's wonderful. You know what? You always work so hard and do so well in school.
Yeah, your mom must have written that report when she was in high school about women's right, because now she has a list of things for me to do. Just now she was telling me how to help her lose weight and not lose weight. Huh, honey?
Well, I guess I do have a lot to say about those things.
Doesn't anybody want to hear about my report?
Yes, Amber, tell us about your report.
Okay, I used the quote from Helen Keller as the title of my report. Life is either a daring adventure or it is nothing at all. And I used it to describe the life of the girls in our generation, where we can be whatever we want to be and all that. Girls are really going after opportunities in school, sports, and in the workplace. That's what I wrote about in my report. Mom, did you know that there are more girls in college than there are boys?
Well, honey, that's because girls are smarter.
I don't think that's the reason, Mom. I think that when the doors opened for girls and women, that they were taken seriously and they wanted to do more with their lives.
That sounds like a really great report. I'm very proud of you.
Yes, it was the best Miss Berman has read in a long time. Mom, do you believe in the quote that life should be an adventure?
Well, I must. I married your dad, didn't I? Life's been nothing but an adventure since I married him.
Thanks.
Besides, Dad, what about you? Your dreams, what you want to do with your life? What about the whole thing with the women's movement about being all you can be?
Isn't that a motto from the Marines or the Army or something?
Bertha, Amber's asking a serious question here. Why can't you answer seriously?
Okay. Well, I guess I've never really thought about it. I've been so busy taking care of you kids and Dad, cooking, cleaning, helping with homework, cooking dinner all the time, and checking in on Mom and Papi. I haven't really thought about it. I've been busy living my life for you guys, really not for myself. Does that make any sense?
Yes, and you're so good at everything you do, Mom. I love how you're here all the time. If I forget my books or my homework, you can bring it to me at school.
Yeah, I love to come home and you're here with milk and cookies.
The way I see it, I'm the luckiest woman in the world to be able to spend all of my time with my family.
Well, and Bertha, you must be happy with everything you have now.
No, Henry, you know I'm not. I'm chubby, and I've been trying to lose weight forever, but I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to. When I was younger, I used to be able to eat whatever I wanted, and I was slim.
Yeah, I saw that picture of you and Dad when you got married. You're so pretty. Didn't you say you played softball and volleyball in school? Mom, is that why you were so skinny?
Yes, Daniel, but that was before I had a family and responsibilities. I don't have time to play sports anymore.
I wonder.
What?
When you say you don't have the time, do you really not have the time, or you choose not to?
Are you going to start criticizing me again for watching my novellas? I told you that's one of the few times I have to just kind of get away and relax and not think about anything.
I'm not saying anything about your novelas. I'm just asking for you to take a look at the way you spend your time. For example, all the time that you talk to your comadres on the phone, all that time you could be working out.
Well, I love talking to my girlfriends, and I love watching TV. Why are you trying to take everything away from me?
Bertha, you always have reasons why you don't work out. You're too tired. The kids need you. You're always cooking. Your mom, she spent a lifetime cooking and cleaning the house, and she's slim. She takes care of herself. She works out.
First the doctor, and now you. It's just too much to take in one day.
Mom, you know what they say, that unexamined life isn't worth living.
Is that from Helen Keller too?
No, that's from Plato's Apology.
What's he apologizing for?
You'll find out when you have Miss Berman's Advanced English.
Okay, guys, enough with the quotes. Don't you have some homework to do?
Yeah.
Remember, Mom, I told you Sebastian wants me to join the team he coaches? They're having sign-ups next week, and I really want to be on his team.
I just don't know if we can afford it. It's very expensive between the equipment and the uniforms. I don't know.
How come you buy everything you want, and when I ask for anything, we don't have the money?
Yeah, Mom. What about those gold earrings you bought? They were so expensive, and you still got them.
You two are being very disrespectful. You need to go to your room, and maybe you can come out when you can learn to be a little more respectful to your mother. Thanks a lot, Henry.
What? What did I do?
You know, you could chime in and support me when the kids are being brats.
They do have a point.
So do you think that we should give them whatever they want when they want it?
Why does everything have to be so extreme with you, Bertha? Why can't we take a look at our budget? Maybe we can cut out some of the services in the phone bill or the cable to get Daniel into the basketball team. He's always so hyperactive. This might be able to calm him down. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can get him on that basketball team.
I'll think about it. Mom, you know what? I went to the doctor this last week and she said that I have prediabetes. I could end up like Bobby with diabetes if I don't do something quick. I have to change my eating and, well, everything.
Ay, mija, I don't know why it's so hard for you and your dad to stay in shape. You know, I've been slim all my life. You guys just need to use a little self-control. You know, when I start gaining a few pounds, I eat a little bit less, I go exercising a little bit more, I go walking every day with Sally now.
Mom, you're not being helpful. I know what I need to do. It's just not that easy. You and your family, you're small-boned. You have a faster metabolism than I do. Dad's family, they have diabetes. They're heavier like me. It's not my fault that I'm built like them.
You know, you and your dad are full of excuses for the way you are. When your dad has a hard day at work or when he wants to celebrate, he drinks too much. If I tell him to drink a little bit less, he calls me a nag. With you, it's food.
Hey, you two, what are you guys doing?
Getting ready for dinner. You know what? Bertha's been diagnosed with prediabetes. I've been telling her to lose weight for years, but she never listens to me.
Bertha, that's serious. Hope you understand how important it is. We should all do better. We know diabetes runs in the family. Bobby losing his leg and Theo Lorenzo and his blindness.
More lectures from my family. First, the doctor wants to put me on a diet. Then Henry wants to spoil Daniel and take away my TV and friends. Amber says an unexamined life is not worth living and life should be an adventure. So, basically, I have to go on a diet, give up my novelas, and be exciting too.
Boy, you're grouchy.
Well, I'm hungry. I've been dieting for a few days.
How's my girls doing today?
Hi, Bobby. We're okay.
We're okay. Well, I'm okay, but Bertha's cranky. Dr. Reese told her she might have prediabetes.
I'm so sorry, mija. What did she tell you to do?
Well, she said the same thing she said to you when you were diagnosed with prediabetes. Exercise and lose weight, or else.
Don't take it so hard. Bobby didn't listen to the doctor or to me when we told him to take care of his diabetes, but lots of people get told they have prediabetes and then they change their behavior and they go on to live healthy lives.
Yeah, look at my friend Sally. She's been diagnosed with prediabetes and she's doing okay because she does those things, exercises and eats right. You know, even if you were to develop diabetes, if you have a healthy lifestyle, you have a better chance of controlling it.
You know, we came together as a family to help Papi when he got his leg amputated. You know, families are good like that. They come together in a crisis. But why do we have to keep having all these crises? Why can't we come together to help each other in good times?
That's right, mija. Like the grandkids say, they're always the big drama. Berta, it's up to you now to do something before it's too late.
Well, Henry and the kids say I do need to look at my life, and I guess this is as good a time as any. I need to get a handle on my weight before it gets out of control.
Maybe you could see a specialist who could help you lose weight.
Well, I actually do have an appointment tomorrow with the registered dietitian. It's definitely going to be a good start.
Yes, it is.
Hi, I'm Natalia. I'm a registered dietitian. What brings you in today?
Well, Dr. Ruiz sent me. She thinks that I need to lose weight.
So your doctor sent you here to lose weight. Are you concerned about your weight too?
Well, yeah, I'm concerned about my weight too.
Okay, well, have you ever tried to lose weight?
Yeah, I've tried the cabbage diet, the grapefruit diet. I've tried diet pills. I've even tried starving myself. I've basically tried things that everyone else tries.
Did any of the plans help you lose weight?
Well, yeah, actually, the diet pills, they really helped me. But I started having like these heart palpitations, so Dr. Ruiz took me off of them, and I ended up gaining all the weight I had lost back.
So what was the reason you didn't keep the weight off?
I don't know. I don't know why I can't keep the weight off. I just keep going back to the same weight.
Okay, well, tell me a little bit about your diet and physical activity routine at this time.
Well, I know I need to eat more fruits and vegetables, and I know I need to exercise more.
Okay, well, it sounds like you have a few ideas on how to eat healthier, and you understand that physical activity is important. So what keeps you from eating healthier and being more physically active?
Well, I have to cook for my family, and it's expensive to eat healthy. You know what? Nothing. There's no more excuses for me. Nothing is stopping me from eating well, exercising, and losing weight.
What do you think would motivate you to make some changes? And if you made some changes, what benefits do you think you would receive?
Well, I think I would feel better, so I'd probably have more energy. I also think it might help me get rid of these rings around my neck, so I'd look better too.
Well, it sounds like you have some ideas. Let's start by making one change with your diet and one change with your physical activity. And these are the steps you're going to take in order to help you reach your goals. Let's set an initial goal of losing 5 to 10% of your weight over the next 6 months. This will help you keep your blood pressure and your blood sugar down. But remember, the main focus is the lifestyle changes we just went over.
5 to 10%? If I lose weight as slowly as you're saying, it's going to take me forever to be slim again.
Let's first focus on getting you to a healthier weight range and keeping it off for a while, which is the hardest part for most people. And if you're able to keep the weight off by making gradual but lasting lifestyle changes, you will have a better chance of keeping the weight off. And if at some point you decide to lose a little bit more weight, that's fine too. Does that sound like a plan?
You know, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Okay, well, I'll see you back in a month.
Okay, it was really nice to meet you, Natalia. Thank you for your help.
Well, same here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and write my name and my number on this information sheet, just in case you have any questions or you need help before your next visit.
Alrighty, thank you.
Okay, so when we're trying to eat healthier, we want to remember to use our bigger plates for those foods that are better for us, like our vegetables, and we want to use the smaller plates for most of our other foods. So instead of putting our dinner on our big plate, we'll use a small plate. And then we'll put a salad or get some vegetables, just to eat more of those. For things that we drink, water in our big glasses. Okay, the bigger the glasses, the better. Now, if it's our juice or drinks with a lot of sugar, like sodas or our tea that we add our sugar, we want to get the smaller glass. That way we still fill it up, we finish it. But if we fill this one up, we're going to get a lot more calories. When we have our soups, like this is the bowl we want to use for our vegetable soup. Okay, and remember, if it's clear or it's red, that's going to be better because that means it's made out of vegetables. Now, if we have one that's white, that has, the cream or the butter, we want it in our little bowl because that's going to have more fat, so we want to have a lot less of it.
At the food label because everything on the front of a package is there to make you buy that package. The information that is legally obligated to be factual is actually on this nutrition facts.
Hi, Bertha.
Hi, Natalia.
How'd you do with the plan? Did you discover anything?
Well, I've been using the food diary you gave me, and by using it, I did discover that I tend to eat when I'm upset or anxious or angry. So what I've been trying to do is listen to a relaxation CD or take a walk, but it's not as easy when I'm not at my own house.
Did you notice any problem areas when you recorded what you ate?
Sometimes I forget to write everything down, and sometimes I think, what's the point?
Okay, let's take small steps.
I don't know, it just seems kind of pointless. I've only lost 2 pounds and I've been doing everything you told me, and that's in 1 month.
Well, tell me about some of your challenges.
We went to a wedding at my husband's family in Albuquerque, and there was a lot of Mexican food, my weakness. And I didn't want to be rude, so I tried everything.
I know. It's challenging when you're brought up to show politeness by eating food when you're at somebody's house. Plus, you want to be a good guest. But despite all of that, you lost 2 pounds in the last month. You must be doing something right.
Well, I have been serving myself smaller portions, not only at my house, but at my in-laws. And my husband, Henry, well, he's been walking with me for about 10 minutes every night after dinner.
Wow, that's great. So why are you worried that your efforts aren't working?
Well, I'm just not losing as fast as I want, and sometimes I cheat.
So you're not perfect, huh?
No, I'm not perfect. It's definitely easier when I'm at my own house.
Well, I think you're doing fine. Plus, it takes time to get used to everything. And you're doing better when you're at home, so that's progress. What we need to do now is to think of some strategies for when you go to an event or when you're not home. For example, this is what I call take half home. What you do is when you go to a restaurant, you cut your meal in half and, well, you take half home.
Okay, thank you. I'll give that a try. 2, 3.
No, you only got 2.
Okay. Oh, okay. 1, 2.
Your turn.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hey guys.
Come on, guys.
So Angie and I have an announcement to make. We're gonna get married in June.
Oh, yay! Congratulations! That's
so
awesome.
Bertha, will you be my matron of honor? And Henry, will you be the best man?
Of course.
Yes.
Thought you never gonna announce it. He asked me for your hand a long time ago.
Well, we just wanted to make sure the timing was right.
I really want to be in your wedding, but you have to find dresses that are not bright, not ugly, and don't emphasize my weight. Please pick something that makes me look slim and beautiful.
With everything I have to take care of the wedding, that's the first thing I'll do. I'll find a dress that makes you look good.
No, I really do want to look good. I guess I have to step it up on my exercise.
Great. If it's exercise you guys are looking for, I have a lot of yard work that needs to be done.
Yeah, that's another thing. I can help your mom anymore. I used to be so proud of the yard, and now?
Hi, Poppy. It's true that there's some things that you can't do that you used to do, but I'm really proud of the way that you've adjusted to life without your leg.
Thank you, mija. I just don't want to lose anything else.
Okay, now who's being dramatic? Hey, we should be celebrating. This is exciting.
Yeah. Bring out the booze. I mean, hugs and kisses for everybody. Hugs.
Sounds great.
More hugs and kisses.
Thea, Angie, do you think that life should be a daring adventure or nothing at all?
Well, some things aren't very exciting, like doing the dishes, but for the most part, I think it should be an adventure.
You know, I grew up in a time when we thought that life was just a constant struggle, and I still believe that's true. But struggle doesn't have to be a bad thing. I mean, it can make us stronger and make our lives better. But I like the way you kids look at life as an adventure. As a matter of fact, I signed up for classes at the community college.
Oh, well, what about me? I haven't worked outside of the home in 15 years, and I'm looking for a job right now.
What about us?
What are we supposed to do if we forget our books or if we want homemade soup after school?
Well, guys, I mean, if you want some extra money for this nice stuff like equipment and projects.
Like your mom says, if you want something, you have to go out and work for it.
That's the truth.
Yeah. Hey, Sebastian, you're in for a real surprise once you marry the Sanchez.
Like what?
You don't realize until how much leadership they have until you're married to them.
Pass the dice, please.
I know, and you only were supposed to move 2.
There you go.
I mean, I'm so excited.
I know, it's exciting. We're gonna have to start planning this wedding.